Today we're going to be testing out the game on 1080p resolution. This is going to be a 1080p benchmark. So let's just get started and see if it actually makes an improvement on the performance. Yeah, it'll be a performance benchmark on this area because I don't want to go back and start the previous area over again. So it's just going to be this area. So let's start with maxed out graphics without any upscaling, and we'll work our way towards the rest of it with ray tracing on. Okay, let's see. Let's give it a moment to actually apply the performance and apply settings. So we're getting around 40 FPS, 38, 40 FPS. So this is with ray tracing on, everything maxed out on 1080p. So I saw that like there's a few bugs in this game, like if you turn on some settings and apply it, it doesn't actually apply the settings on the game. So that actually makes no difference at all. So if that's the case with me at the moment, then I'll be making another benchmark video after they patch this up. So yeah, until then, we're gonna have to just test it out like this. It's getting like 48 FPS with ray tracing on over here. So let's see if we can make it to 60 without turning the ray tracing off and having it at high. So I think it's working as it should. We're getting like 50 FPS with ray tracing on. It's not good, but it's not terrible either. So it's not enough to make it to 60 FPS. So let's just try medium. Okay, now it's getting to 60 FPS. We're getting 60 FPS right now, like 69, 70 FPS. And again, this is without DLSS, FSR. So could possibly go even better once we turn on FSR. Okay, now let's try going on low. So on low settings, we are getting 68 FPS, but the GPU usage right now is like 74%. It's not even utilizing the CPU 100%. And I think we are like CPU bottleneck right now, or GPU bottleneck right now. Is that the CPU is at like 78%. We are still getting the same amount of FPS we got on medium settings, so it's not much of a big difference. I'm pretty sure like once we turn off ray tracing, we're gonna get much better performance. So let's just try that out. So let's go back up and try it on the same area. The game looks really blurry on the edges with the low settings. I really don't like it. There's a lot of halo effect going around here too, like, I don't know. So here we're getting 82 FPS on low settings with ray tracing on, but the game doesn't look that good on low settings. Okay, so let's just go back to epic settings and turn off ray tracing and see how that is. So we are getting 60 FPS, 60 to 65 FPS without any upscaling. So that is pretty good. It's at 99% usage, so it is working as it should. I don't want to go back. Will I die if I just jump down from here? I think I will. So you are able to get 60 FPS on epic settings without DLSS and no ray tracing. So that is pretty good though. So if you guys are having like a 20 series graphics card and if you want to play the game on 60 FPS epic settings, you will have to turn down the resolution to 1080p instead of 1440p. So if you don't have a 1440p monitor, then you're good to go. You don't have to worry about any of this. Let's see how it is with FSR 2.0 on quality. Let's give it a moment to apply settings, and it's about 60 FPS. Wow, okay, 70 FPS, 74. That is pretty good. We're getting 75 FPS on epic settings with FSR. That's not bad at all. Let's just keep playing like this and see. I don't think I will ever need to go back to like low settings or anything to actually get 60 FPS, but because the game is actually working on more than 60 FPS on these settings. It's so smooth, no stuttering or anything. Oh, that was a cool execution. And inside we're getting like 90 FPS. That is smoked. There's a big bug over here, right? Here it is. It's dead. I'm back to 53 FPS. I mean, it's a big open area. But still, it's not so bad. It's like we're getting 60 FPS nonetheless. So let's just see. High settings without upscaling. 65, 70. So in this area we're getting like, okay, it is actually getting 60 FPS. You know what, like in some areas it's not gonna go above 60 FPS because some areas are just too graphic intensive, so that makes sense. You're getting 60 FPS on high settings though. This is like without DLSS. So I'm pretty sure if you turn it on, why do I keep telling it's DLSS? It's FSR, dumbass. I don't think we need to go below quality on FSR to achieve 60 FPS because we are already getting 60 FPS without any upscaling, so it's pretty good. And again, we should be getting more FPS on these settings because now when you go to high settings, the game uses like 70% of the GPU. So that's that. Oh my god, what the hell is that? Just kill him like this. Come on, shoot more. Bro, what are you doing? Just deflect the bullets. Come on, man. Yeah. Okay, so the FPS just dropped to 50 FPS. 50 right there. Now it's back to 16. So I think in some areas with combat, it actually drops from 60. But it's not a big deal. Okay, let's try going to medium now. Medium with FSR. It's not changing anything though. 65. What is this?
That is a lot of tar.
Tar. It's gonna explode. Oh, it's gonna explode. Okay. So the GPU usage is at 65 to 70%. That's a lot of tar. But hey, it's not a bad experience at the moment. Who was that? Pit droid. Okay. There was a small dip there. Not a big deal. It's still above 60 FPS. Can we like oh, what is this? Is there like a way to log the FPS to 60 or something? I don't think so.
Getting
Well, this is an even more intensive area right here.
just past that creature.
Let's see how it is going to be on epic settings. Yeah, let's just have the same
Let's keep going.
FSR quality on epic settings on this area. We're getting 60 FPS though, so I know we should be able to get like more than 60 to 70 FPS on low to medium settings. But the game is like the optimization is kind of jack shit at the moment, so at least it's working on 60 FPS. A lot of bad guys over here. Oh, that was nice. Let's try super slow motion mode. Bro, it's gonna push me down the cliff. That was close. I think we are still able to manage 60 FPS on that small combat scene. So yeah, like pretty much you guys can play this game on epic settings and achieve 60 FPS if you turn off ray tracing
Let's stop.
at the moment. I am pretty sure if they fix the game actually, we will be able to get more than 60 FPS on high to medium settings with the ray tracing on. Until then, we just have to play like this. So yeah, guys, like I don't think I need to benchmark this further with 1080p because the game is actually playable on cities on these settings, and further testing on different settings isn't going to prove anything. It's not going to improve the performance because of the bug or whatever is going on. So this will be it for this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll be making some more videos on Star Wars later on, something like a ray tracing on and off comparison or something. So stay tuned for that, and I hope you guys are having a great day. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.